If you are still on the New Year's grind, you might need something to get you over the hump or maybe get you kick-started on your weight loss journey. And with us today, we have Darren Fitch, the owner of Healthy Systems USA, to talk about getting back on track with those New Year's resolutions. Great to see you again.
Great to have you. Great to be back.
I hope you had a nice Christmas, Happy New Year, but
yeah.
All those holiday parties, a lot of us really got off track.
Exactly. Yeah, you get the Christmas parties and New Year's and stuff like that, and you can kind of feel it. You know, it's time to get back on track and getting some of that unwanted weight off.
Yeah, I blame the eggnog and the Christmas cookies, but
right.
You know, sometimes in the winter time it's kind of hard. We start to kind of put on that winter weight a little bit. Now is a perfect time to kind of get yourself back on track. And I always ask you this because you have such an incredible personal story as well.
Yep.
Can you tell us how your journey started?
Yeah, my brother presented this to me back in 2010 and said, you know, we should do this as a business. And I thought he was crazy. He goes, just try it and see what happens. And I ended up trying it, and I was about right around 230, and I got down to 185, 190, and I thought, okay, it works, but what's the repercussions of it? You know, is there something that's going to be wrong with my heart or anything like that? So I actually went in and had my blood taken, had the doctor look and check into it a little bit more, told him what I did, and he said everything looks good. And I had some issues with cholesterol, and he said your cholesterol levels are great. So I said, okay, let's do this. And we started 2010, and here we are, you know, 10 years later, and still going strong and helping people. And
I love it.
It's really a rewarding job to do. The people, the calls that you get, the people saying, you know, thank you, you've helped change my life. I just had somebody in the other day saying, I sleep so much better. Heartburn, indigestion, all that is all gone, and I'm doing so much better. So it's a great feeling to have that.
How does it work? How does Healthy Systems USA work? If people they're tired of the yo-yo diets and they want something that's, you know, you're still living it.
And the nice thing about us is we've done the same thing for 10 years. We don't change it up. There's been a lot of other things out there that change. They do this, do that, because I don't know if it doesn't work or what, but we do the same thing because it works. There's 3 items that you take. There's a B12 that helps with energy. There's an EA boost that also helps with energy, and it's got some different vitamins and minerals. And then the spray, which basically is the main component of our product. And what it does, it's taking the nutrition from your stored fat and feeding you. So then you can go on our low-calorie diet of certain fruits, vegetables, and proteins without being hungry. And these are real fruits, real vegetables, and real proteins. They're not packaged foods. They're not a shake. They're things that you'll buy and you'll eat forever. So we're training you the real things that you should always eat. And you kind of keep that as your foundation. You know, the 80-20, 80% eating healthy, 20%, absolutely, you're going to treat yourself.
A little fun.
Yeah. So that's kind of what we like about that, is that you're always going to buy foods at the grocery store. You don't have to come back to us and buy things when you're done.
And is this good for men and women? Because I appreciate that you lost weight, but as a woman, I'm like, oh, it's easier for men. I want to know, can we do it too?
Sure, you certainly can. You know, men, we do see them lose a little bit more. It's usually on the average of about a pound a day. Women usually about a half a pound. Not fair, but that's the way it is.
That's life.
Age is, you know, we've had people from 15 all the way up to 85.
Really?
Yeah.
How do people get a hold of you, and kind of what's the first step?
The first step, there are a couple of ways you can get a hold of us. You can go to our website, which is www.healthysystemsusa.com. There's a lot of good videos on there. There's an online consultation, or you can call us at 701-478-7932. Give us a call, set up a free consultation. It doesn't cost you a penny to come in, kind of go through it, and get you started on your weight loss journey and feeling better again.
Perfect time as we start 2020.
Yes.
Always great to visit with you. Thank
Likewise.
you so much for coming
Thank
in.
you.
Stay with us. Coming up next, we'll get your daily dose of motivation.